My name's Isaac Rios. I work for Atria Park Sierra Point, and I'm the Director of Culinary Services.
My name is Jeff Kraus, and I own and work at Creek Bar in Tempe, Arizona.
My name is Ashley Goddard, and I am the chef de cuisine at Jordy's at the Wrigley Mansion.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I am the founder of the Joy Bus.
My cooks actually were the ones who kept telling me, hey, Chopped is coming to the Valley. And so my cooks literally took me to my office and made me sit down and fill it out. So I filled it out, and then lo and behold, I got chosen.
Like, I never thought I would be on the show. It's Chopped, of course, you know, you've watched a million episodes. It's what you have on in like the background, or I don't know, I always used to get so nervous when I would first watch it for the people. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I would do with that. And then I would pause it and be, okay, I'd make this with it.
When I found out that I was going to be on it, I watched every single episode I could get my hands on.
So I tracked everything from like how many seconds it took from the range closest to the judge's table to the pantry, and I studied like each round.
Just worked the line like crazy for months straight because I was a little rusty, because when you're kind of, you know, just overseeing things, you don't get your hands as dirty.
My friend used to text me ingredients when I was at work. She would text me a list of ingredients, and I would text her back right away, and I'd have like 3 minutes or something, our time limit, to text her back, and I would text her back exactly what I would make, and then she would text me back, okay, your oven broke, or you burnt your sauce, what are you gonna do next?
A lot of it's on the DL, and we have a carrier, a handler. I felt like a spy, like we were going to the spy hub.
There was no real breaks. Like you could, I think we had like 2 or 3 like pee breaks throughout the entire day.
She like has to announce when you go to the bathroom, and she has to announce all this stuff because they don't want you to see the ingredient. So every time you walked somewhere, you had to be announced the whole time.
Just don't give me a fish or a mango. And so the second round I got a fish and totally freaked out, obviously, because I don't really eat that much fish. Somebody hates me. I was super confident when I got to the dessert round. I wasn't super confident that my other 2 dishes were strong enough for the actual win. They tried to get it out of me when I got back, but I couldn't tell anyone. So I just had to be like, yeah, I did all right. And I was super honest because I was like, it was a train wreck. Like I looked like a freaking disaster. And I did. And they're like, you made it sound like you lost. I'm like, no, I told you I was a train wreck. What we do is we prepare and deliver free meals to homebound cancer patients. I started because of my friend Joy when she became ill with ovarian cancer. And so it's super cool. If you come in here on a Friday, you can see it all happen because we have local school kids who decorate the bags. And so this whole counter will be filled with those bags, and we'll have the meals in there, and then all the volunteers line up, and then each volunteer will grab a home or 2 and then go out to the patient's home and sit with them and just talk to them and give them food.
So my theme was based around healthy and clean eating. So I had lost 100 pounds. I used to be like a 300+ pound guy. And so when we saw what was in the basket, we actually weren't shocked. They're like, oh yeah, I kind of figured. And then they make you kind of retake it like, okay, now do it with like a surprise face, like you're shocked. But we weren't shocked. My grandfather passed away that Thursday before I was leaving. He lived in Mexico. So I guess ultimately the reason why I ended up working at a retirement community is because I was feeling kind of guilty about my grandfather passing away and me not being able to be there for that. I have since then found out that this is kind of the highlight of their day, is coming to eat. I wanted to kind of give back to a demographic that I feel is largely underserved. Being a chef is very egocentric. It's about that instant gratification of, oh, somebody tried my food or my restaurant concept or whatever and they loved it. But I think at some point, most of us kind of feel like we need to give back in some way, shape, or form.
I told them I wanted to be the next Jeffrey Zakarian in the most arrogant way ever. I look around and there's Jeffrey and I'm like, dude, I just my shoulders dropped for a second. I was like, what? And I didn't even pay attention to Martha Stewart. And they're like, okay, let's redo this again.
We had to do so many takes of things because I started laughing because I cannot apparently be a serious person when I'm supposed to be. And they're like, look angry at the camera. I'm like, but I'm not angry at the camera. Since the show, I left North and I got an awesome opportunity here at the Wrigley Mansion. I guess I learned that I just need to be confident in what I do every day. Like, I guess I'm not, when it comes to being on TV, I'm just not that confident. I get super nervous and choked up, and so walking away, I just need to remember that I do this every day. It's what I love to do. I think I'm lucky enough to be one of the people that have found what they were meant to do every day.